Hello, let's take a quick look at the Blu-ray of The Maze. This was a restoration of one of the golden era 3D movies, restored by the 3D Film Archive, who of course is always the right choice to do that. And I have to say the restoration was amazing. Anyway, it's got a reversible cover, which is interesting. So depending on which you prefer, you can flip it this way or that. Right from the beginning, you see that powerful depth leading into the maze between the bushes. Now sometimes vintage 3D can be hit or miss depending not only on the equipment used, especially in the 80s, but also with what elements they had to work with. Like sometimes you only have a better side in one eye only, or they had to do color corrections to make it sort of match, or generational loss, only surviving prints. But this one, it's top quality. It's really good visual quality and really good 3D. You got a showpiece segment with dancers towards the beginning. Even otherwise mundane shots really take on new life, like inside a vehicle. It has a hyper realism because it has a wider stereo base than you would have in real life. So you've got this really intense spatial quality in these closed spaces. And also a lot of it is set in a castle, and that really makes it take on a bigger than life look as well. And no opportunity is lost. Like shots with mist, of course, come across great in true 3D. Spider webs, naturally, looking right through those. They even manage great close-ups, such as of this key. And there's pop-outs too, such as the bat flying right into your face, literally. And this is done several times to let you soak in that effect. Interestingly, I did notice, I think, an anomaly related to the stereo rig that they used. Because not all vintage 3D was filmed with side-by-side stereo rigs. Some had cameras facing each other with a beam splitter of sorts, mirrors, and in the shot of them walking through the said maze, there's a really brief shot where it looks like a reflection of something that wasn't supposed to be on camera appeared. I don't know if that's somebody's leg, somebody's pant leg, perhaps on the other side of the camera or behind the scenes, but you see it reflected up at the top of the screen. It's almost blink and you miss it, but it's an interesting little anomaly. And unfortunately, the last shot was also kind of messed up, which was hard to do back then because they couldn't really preview it in 3D. So it had some depth contradictions. Either you fix the top half or you fix the bottom half, but you can't fix both. Now, as for the movie itself, let's just say the reveal at the end is one of the most retarded things I've ever seen. Can't put it any more politely. It is just stupid, for lack of a better descriptive term. The character motivation for the main character just makes no sense, and it's not as horrifying as they made it out to be. It's just, huh? And it's just one of those things. But if you're in it for the good 3D, that's definitely here. That's what it's all about, but the story is just silly. I mean, leading up to it, if you don't know the ending, you can give it the benefit of the doubt and think it'll make sense in the end, but it is what it is.